Hi, this is Betty, and I hope you had a great Memorial Day. This is a picture of my father. He was in World War II in the Navy. Memorial Day, to me, means remembering all people that died or survived the wars since America became a country. The ones that survived went on to teach others about how important it is to fight for the freedoms of our country. This day each year I remember the man who risked his life for my father. I would not be here nor any of my family. This is the poem that my father wrote of that day. It's called No Greater Love. Morning was the same as others that passed by. Palm trees of Ulithi waved gently beneath the sky. A Navy fighter circled slowly over the Pacific Sea. On its final leg, never dreamed what there would be. Hellcat cut its throttle. Oh, he is going to miss the strip. Marker lights go flying. Hope he doesn't flip. Throttle is slammed forward. Fighters hanging on the prop. Engine is screaming as he tries to reach the top. Could not clear the palm tree. Sets fire his belly tank. If he makes the parking strip, we'll all be giving thanks. Trying to make the parking strip, could not believe his eyes. Sailor is walking in his path, will be one of their lives. He drops the right wing quickly, pulls back upon the stick. Would not kill the sailor. I've always been heartsick. 300 gallons of gasoline. Terrible fire it made. Crash upon that coral island. Will see it to my grave. He did not know the sailor, or the sailor know the man. Pilot could not kill the stranger, walking on the bone-white sand. 40 years have passed. Sailor still lives on, with 3 pretty granddaughters and 2 handsome grandsons. A loving wife God gave him, 2 daughters and a son. On a lonely Pacific island, we left him there alone. We'll never forget the white crosses, stretched so far and wide. If it was not for the brave man, I would have been the one that died. Grandpa Ernest, or Grandpa Ernie, was the way Daddy would sign his poems that he wrote. He has another one about his Navy time from when he got there to the end. We didn't find it until years later after he died. I found it hidden in between some pages of things that he had wrote. It means a lot to me to know all of everything about it. I've checked with the archives, and the last 6 months is kind of confusing of what actually happened during that time. He shared with me some things and shared with others in the family, but most of the time World War II people did not share too much of during that time. I do remember him telling me about this man that spared his life, and when the airplane blew up, he was trying to get to it, and it took a lot of men to hold him back. The fire was so intense, there was no way to save the man that was there. This is another picture of my dad. He was a mechanic for the planes, and he would get up and he would test them after he would work on them when they would come in. So he was not able to actually be a fighter pilot, which is what he wanted to be. He had a problem with not being able to see red and determine the red color to be able to see the flashing lights on the instrument panel. The day they buried Daddy, his flag was folded and gave to me. My sister at the time was in the military and was dressed completely for military style. As they handed me the flag, I reached over and handed it to her. At the time, I didn't feel that I deserved having that flag because she served in the military. A lot of the women in our family have served in the military. So it was only fitting for her to have her dad's flag because he was so proud that she had done what she had done. Just about 2 weeks after Dad passed away and everyone had gone home, I was going through his wallet to start working on things to close everything down. Mother had already passed away 5 years prior to that. And I found a picture of me and him in his wallet. So although I didn't go to the military, I was special to him, and he was so special to me. I wished he would have shared more, but as I go through his writings, and I do have a site for him, ernestbowman.com, and you can go to, I haven't been able to work on it. My cousin had told me to pour out what is in me. My website is southernladyartist.com. You can go there, and I have on my Facebook a place and time where I put up Christian things for us each day to kind of uplift us, because we're living in a world right now that a lot of us are going through some extreme struggles. So anyhow, this is about my dad, and y'all have a wonderful rest of the holidays, and I'm going to go get another hamburger. Thank you.